Sawadika. Welcome to Creating Magic with Rotary, a monthly live talk that dives into the inspiring world of Rotary service projects. We are simultaneously streaming on Sutuchai Live, Mojo Club, and Rotary channels in 7 Southeast Asia countries or cities. My name is Supan Wiboonma, your moderator. Nelly Barelo, Global Inclusion and Diversity at Accenture said, "Diversity is a fact, but inclusion is a choice we make every day. As leaders, we have to put out the message that we embrace and not just tolerate diversity." Meanwhile, we learned that Rotary International has made diversity, equity, and inclusion a priority for all Rotarians or Rotary members. It is my honor to welcome 5 Rotary leaders from 5 different locations and nationalities to share their perspectives and practices on how they put this value into action. In today's episode titled Beyond Borders, Fostering Diversity and Collaborations in Rotary Service. But first, may I introduce my co-moderator, Ms. Ratchada Thepnava. She's the past president of Khuanlang-Hatyai Rotary Club in the southern part of Thailand. Hi, Ratchada. Thank you for joining me as our co-moderator. Would you please introduce yourself a little bit more?
Hi, Supan and viewers. To co-moderate with you is my prestige. I am Ratchada. My classification is medical equipment business. I became a Rotary member after I became a Rotary alumnus. My club is located in the lower south of Thailand. We have a well mix of members who speak Mandarin, English, and Thai. We do welcome all ages and genders, including non-specified genders. We implemented service projects with partners in America, Malaysia, and the Philippines. Mind in brief, back to you, Supan.
Well, that sounds interesting already. Now, let us now introduce our 4 promising guests today. First, Mr. Jason Lim, Chairman of ASEAN Rotary Intercountry Committee. Hello, Jason.
Hi, Supan.
Yeah, next, Dr. John Chan, 2023-24 Governor of Rotary District 3310 in Malaysia. Hi, John.
Hello. Hi, thank you for having me.
Hi. Next, Mr. Brian Anderson, Club President of Royal Hua Hin Rotary Club. Hi, Brian.
Good afternoon. Nice to see everybody.
Yeah, last but not least, Mr. Mark Berger, Club President of Bangkok DACH Rotary Club. Now, Ratchada, shall we ask each guest to introduce themselves a little bit more?
Yes, Supan. Let's start one by one with your self-introduction, what you do professionally and at Rotary. May we start with Jason, please?
Thank you, Ratchada. My name is Jason. I'm a shipping and logistics professional. Joined Rotary in year 2000. Became the club president in 2010-2011. I'm district governor in years 16-17. And polio coordinators 19-20. And currently, my appointments are Rotary coordinators since year 2022. And also the Rotary ASEAN Intercountries Committee Chair since 2023. Over to you.
Thank you, Jason. Next, John, your turn.
Thank you, Supan. I'm a chemist by training, and I'm born and bred in a place called Kuching, which is located on the island of Borneo. For those who do not know where Borneo Island is, it is east of Singapore across the South China Sea. So on the island of Borneo, there are 3 countries, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Brunei. So I'm in the Malaysian region called Sarawak. And I was the district governor for District 3310, which covers 3 countries, Malaysia, Singapore, and Brunei. And that was the last Rotary year in 2023, 2024.
Thank you, John. What about you, Brian?
Thank you, Ratchada. I'm American. I've been living in Thailand for over 25 years, and I'm 15 years in our Rotary Club here in Hua Hin, Thailand, and my classification is sustainability. I'm from the hospitality industry, and I'm currently the president of the club.
Awesome. Thank you. Back to you, Supan.
What about Mark Berger?
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Kun Mark,
Let me shortly
please.
introduce you. Yes. So my name is Mark. I'm born and raised in Germany and living since 3 years in Thailand. And currently I am the president of the Rotary Club of Bangkok, DACH. And my profession is in automotive, building cars here in Thailand.
Thank you, Mark. Okay, your turn, Kun Supan.
Wow, thanks for all your joining. We'll start our conversation first with Jason. Jason, as the chairman of ASEAN Rotary Intercountry Committee, what exactly is your role, especially those relating to translating Rotary values and objectives into practice, and your contribution towards the personal development and growth of Rotary leaders at different levels?
Thank you, Supan. Basically, members of Rotary Internationals are the clubs, and the members of the clubs are what we call Rotarians. These are all either business owners, entrepreneurs, professional managers, or community leaders. My role as the chairperson of ASEAN's Intercountry Committee is basically creating a platform for these service projects opportunities and also these fellowships opportunities. To touch a little bit on Rotary International, it is divided into 2 entities. The Rotary Foundation of Rotary International and Rotary International. Basically, whatever fundraisings and projects are overseen by the Rotary Foundation. As for membership growth, public image, administration is all under Rotary International. Over 220 countries, Rotary International has more than 37,000 clubs, which is again divided into 524 districts. They're again divided into 34 zones. So,
I think we have an inserted picture, Coach Ben.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is what I have taught, because Rotary International itself cannot oversee 37,000 clubs, right? So we have the district governors, there are 524 district governors, and there again, 34 regional coordinators on various functional groups. Okay, this is a little bit on Rotary structures, and basically we members of the Rotary clubs are prepared to give back to our community.
Great. Over to you, Ratchada.
As the past district governor, covering parts of Malaysia, Brunei, and Singapore, John, do you have anything to add? And what did you do at the district level to help develop club leaders? John, could you please turn on your microphone?
Yes.
Thank you.
As Jason had spoken just now, Rotary is a very well and structured organization. And that is the reason why Rotary has been, so effective for almost 120 years. I was the district governor last year, and my district has 74 Rotary clubs, and within the district we also have our district structure, and training and grooming of leaders is very important. And each of these 74 clubs will have their respective presidents and committee members, and in managing the district, we also have district chairs and assistant governors. So training and grooming of leaders is very, very important, and all Rotary districts will have a very strong training leadership or training committee, to conduct training throughout the Rotary year. But I feel that the most important training comes from hands-on experience, which is the Rotary experience we give to our members.
Wow.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Wow. Yes. Jason and John, from what you shared with us, you must be required to deal with the nationality or race diversity and cross cultures. How did you do that? Starting first with Jason.
Very simple. As I've mentioned earlier, most of our members are professional, right? What you have to do is you have to respect them. Then you listen to them and assist them on whatever service opportunity or fellowship opportunity. So when there's great fellowships, everyone will group together and work together for their community.
Cool. John?
Yes. What was the question again for me?
Well, from what you two share with us, you must be required to deal with the nationality or race diversity. How did you do that? How did you do your job with these challenges?
Yes, in our district, as I mentioned, there are so many countries, and the communities are actually very diverse. I mean, in religion, culture, we are very, very diverse. So we don't have a problem, with people working together. But what I can see and Rotary doing is allowing these people to connect, with their international Rotary friends and doing projects together. I feel that as a Rotarian, we should encourage more of that, because I still encounter a lot of situations where Rotarians tell me, we have projects which must be done locally. Why must we go abroad, to do projects so far away? So I have to explain to them the internationality of Rotary. So to be a Rotarian is not about doing projects in your own area, but also in areas far away, so that we can go there and experience their culture, to learn the problems that other people have, and most important of all, to connect with our other Rotary friends, so that we can have build on friendship, and through that friendship, do more impactful projects together.
Jason, does this apply to Rotary service projects at zone or district level? How do you motivate or drive the global program? Can you share us?
Very good question, Ratchada. Basically, for Rotary, we are community-based service organization. First priority will be your own community. But some of the communities do not need a service project. So what we do is that we are not selfish people. Our ultimate objective is actually to give. So what we do is we do not discourage the club. If they want to do in their own country or their own community, well, it's good. However, sometimes they say, I do not have a project in my community. What should I do? I say, then help others. This is what Rotary is all about. So what we do is that we connect The key word is we connect Rotary clubs between countries. In that way, not only they can do a genuine service project that create an impact in this world, they can also have great fellowships. When they are not doing project visiting a country, they have somebody to look for. So these are great fellowships and great projects.
Oh, awesome. How about you, John? How do you motivate or drive the global program?
Right. For me, as a district governor, my focus was more within my own district, right? And for that, one of the emphasis that I had was members first. So, in other words, I wanted to give all members a very good Rotary experience during the year. And then we had two areas of main focus. One is on mental health, and the other is on environmental sustainability. So we had a lot of clubs that went for these two areas, in particular environmental sustainability. They went about planting trees, talking about the environment, doing cleanups and all that. So the district was very focused, and we had many clubs working together on these projects. And by doing that, we managed to create some excitement, in Rotary within our district. Now, internationally, we have, our district has always been very active, and I did participate in some of the international projects, and that is the reason why I felt it's very important for clubs to connect internationally. It gives them a good Rotary experience.
Wow, that sounds
Wonderful.
interesting.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, sounds very interesting and very challenging. Now, John and Jason, you've been working with Rotary for quite a long time. If we were to recap your contributions and efforts and the achievements, what unique leadership qualities are essential for leading in those scenarios? Jason?
To me, it's very simple. Listen. You listen to what our fellow members like to do, and not only our fellow members, but to the community, the less privileged people. Listen to what they really need, and we find a way to help them. And not only listen, we must be able to respect all levels of people. With that, we will have a good cooperations between the local community, Rotary clubs, and even the local government. That is a perfect match.
Cool. John, what about you?
For me, I think I agree with what Jason has mentioned. But to add to that, I feel that as a leader in Rotary, it's very important to realize that it is not about you. About myself, but it's about the clubs and the Rotarians, and you have to understand them, and you have to know how to get them excited, connected, and moving. I think that is a task, and it is very different from running an organization. I run quite a big organization myself, my company, but it's very different in Rotary. In my company, I'm the boss, and I pay the salaries. It's easier to encourage them to do things. But in Rotary, you don't pay the members, right? In fact, they pay to join Rotary, and what they want is a Rotary experience. So how do we give that to them? That is the challenge of a leader, a good leader.
Brian, we want to hear from you at club level and as being an American club president in the story of Thailand. Is there similarity or difference in leading your club through diversity and cross-culture? Can you share us something, Brian?
Sure. Thank you. I believe the diversity and cross-culture helps build the strength in our club, because there's a lot of people from a lot of different countries. Where we have 60 members, and both male and female. We have 12 nationalities, and 15% of our members are ladies. And we're just friends. We live in the resort seaside town of Hua Hin, Thailand, about 200 kilometers south of Bangkok. But it's a very international city. It's a tourist area, so there are a lot of different nationalities here, and we're volunteers. We're an English-speaking club. We get along very well, and work towards the common goal of community service through service above self. And we have a lot of camaraderie in our club. The different nationalities, people have different connections from around the world and different life experiences. It's always a lot of fun. And we recognize DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, is very important. We emphasize fairness for all. And we have club meetings twice a month, and we get together and discuss the important topics and projects that we're doing. And every month we have a fellowship night where we invite the general public, which is families and friends, and it's always a good time. And we do emphasize the fun part of that, which brings everybody together. Everybody looks forward to coming to our events, and that's what we work for: is get along and do good things for good people.
Ooh, amazing!
Sounds interesting.
What about you, Mark? As a German president of a Rotary club of super diverse mix of members' nationalities in Bangkok, Thailand, how do you address these challenges of diversity, cross-culture, and more, Mark?
Yes, thank you. Actually, we are a club of similar size and similar diversity, as Brian just mentioned. We are almost 50 members, and from 10 different nationalities. We started as a German-speaking club, but actually we have evolved to an international club. Of course, everything is in English, and it's very diverse membership. And I think three things are important to have a fruitful diversity. The first one is that we all share the fellowship of Rotary, and everyone is felt welcome and belonging to the club. So that's a very important part. The second thing is we have a unity in our service projects, which we do together with the same cause and interest to support children to get education and a start in their life. So that is a very strong binding element in our club. And the third one, I think, is our active and lively club life. We have weekly meetings, which is a lot, but we do this on purpose to have a lot of diversity in the program, what we are doing, also the events which we are doing. And so this keeps us together. And let me share a slide, if I may, showing a couple of the events which we do together also with other clubs. So, for example, the Oktoberfest, a charity golf tournament, or a factory visit, to basically support the community of our club and also to raise some funds to do these projects, which is also important for us.
Fellowship, unity, active and lively club lives. Amazing. I understand you were able to effectively leverage cross-cultural understanding to enhance service projects too. Can you share your club success stories collaborating with outside partners, both in Thailand and Europe, Mark?
Sure, of course. So first of all, we partner up with clubs in Thailand to do these events together to have the same cause and to raise funds. And with that, we have also a partner, which is iCare Foundation, which perfectly fits to our setup. And the CEO, Michael, is actually doing these projects live on site, where we built dormitories in the north of Thailand to give the kids there a chance to go to school. And this is what we really like to do, is because it's hands-on. You can go there by yourself and see the impact which you're doing. And it's very remote. You see those ways. It's very hard to access. And this is also part of the fun which we have in the club, to go there and actually do hands-on projects. Yeah. What we also do is we partner up with clubs international. For example, we have strong roots to Europe, but also to different clubs and areas in Asia. And we invite them to join these trips or also participate in these projects. So that is also very much fun to visit those places for those clubs, to have the chance to have this experience. But also for us, when we travel abroad, for example, to Germany, we go and meet with other clubs there and exchange on the things which we do.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ratchada.
Turning to you, Brian. Can you share your success stories in collaborating with the outside partners for us?
Sure. We've been very lucky with collaborations, both locally and internationally. There are 368 Rotary clubs in Thailand, and 37,000 Rotary clubs around the world of 1.2 million members. And the diversity of our club membership helps connect with clubs around the world. And we like to do joint projects to involve other clubs and other organizations. The more we work together, the more that we can do together. The collaborations build friendships and relationships, and we rely on each other. Here in District 3330 of Rotary Thailand, we have what's called the intercountry service committees, and there are several. It's the district level, connected with other countries. For example, the Thailand-Switzerland committee, and the Thai-American committee, the Thai-Australian committee, Thai-Japan, Thai-Korea, Thai-Malaysia, Thai-Philippines, and Thailand and Taiwan. And one of our members is the district chair of the Thailand-Switzerland Intercountry Committee, and he has, through his relationships back in with the Swiss clubs, he has helped us build co-projects or joint projects, and so we contribute together, we work together, and it's been very, very successful working with other Rotary clubs and foundations around the world. We also work with like-minded groups such as the Lions Club, the Rotaract clubs. The Lions Club has a Sight First initiative where they provide eyeglasses for underprivileged children, and we partner with them to identify students or children, needy children, and we provide eyeglasses for them, working together with another organization. And the projects that we've been doing are, for example, just in August, we were able to purchase a new fully equipped ambulance for the local government hospital here. It's a very busy hospital, and we had 6 Rotary clubs involved with that. We're doing a lot of joint projects for the schools with other Rotary clubs. We have a children's water safety and drowning prevention program that we work with sponsors from other clubs, and we do a lot of school renovations and projects for the students in the school. We also have our annual golf tournament coming up. It's our 14th annual Charity Golf Classic here in Hua Hin on November 29th. So a lot of Rotarians from other clubs come, and it's a lot of great fellowship. And I must say it has to be fun. And we're all friends. We work together, and it works out very well.
Amazing. So many collaborations.
Right, and very inspiring too. John and Jason, from your point of view as Rotary leaders, do you have anything from zone or district perspective to add, especially sort of number of members of Rotary worldwide? Jason?
Okay. As at the zone level, we normally do not override what the districts and clubs' decisions. Whatever they want to do, our job is to help them. We are bringing in or connect international resources to help them. If they meet a certain things or projects that they are not familiar with, it is our job to assist them, to guide them, right? And of course, Rotarians are volunteers, okay? Members of Rotaries are all volunteers. So we actually goes on the concept of DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. This
I
is
see.
how we do.
I see. Jason, can you tap a little bit on global grants, which is a mechanism to help the club to expand their project a little bit?
Very good question, Supan. A global grant is, we are very confident this is the only projects that Rotary is doing, other than the others NGO. What we do is that in order to do a global grant projects, we need international partners. It can be 90% from the international part, 85% from the international partner, and only 15% comes from the local. So countries like Taiwan, countries like US, Europe, Australia, they are actually looking for opportunities to do service projects in Southeast Asia, Indochina. Thailand is one of it. Cambodia is another one, right? So what they do is that they are bringing in resources into our country and help us to do a good service projects together. Not only that, not only doing service projects, because many of their Rotarians, they also want fellowship. They also want to tour around the world. So with good service projects, connecting international and local, and great fellowships, this is what they are looking for.
Wow. Now, John, do you have anything from zone or district perspective to add? John?
Could you please turn on your microphone, John?
Yeah, following from what Jason spoke just now, I think getting members engaged is very, very important. And as I mentioned earlier also, that can be done through having good and impactful projects. And that is a challenge, I think, not only for my district, but for, I think, all districts, to get their members and their clubs engaged. And talking about the Rotary Foundation, I have become very passionate about the Rotary Foundation. And it is through this Rotary Foundation, the philanthropic arm of Rotary, that we get all these matching grants, which will enable clubs, to do bigger and more impactful projects. Because if you think of it as an individual, right, if we are not a member of the Rotary Club, we can only do so much. As a Rotary Club member, together with your Rotary friends, you may be able to do so much. But being part of Rotary International and having our Rotary Foundation, we can do big and impactful projects. When I was in the past, I've been a Rotarian since 1994, and I never quite believed, in the Rotary Foundation, because I always felt that, giving to the foundation is giving money away. So I used to think that why should I not then give money locally so that the projects can be done locally? But whenever I was asked to give, I would reluctantly give, or I'll just give so that whoever asked me will go away. But as I got more and more involved in Rotary, and as I did my term as governor, it opened up my eyes. I came to a place somewhere in Malaysia where I saw a children's home, where children are dumped there, like stray animals. And sometimes the parents also come to that home to ask for help. Then it got me thinking, no matter how a Rotary Club helps with that home, they are never ever going to get near to solving the problem. So it is only through the Rotary Foundation coming in with a meaningful project that would, what do you call it, prevent these children from having to come to this home. So I think the Rotary Foundation is a very important part of Rotary, and our Rotary members must really appreciate this and make use of this organization.
Wow. Wow. Ratchada, as the president, as the past president of a Rotary Club, and you also assume position at district and zone level, do you have anything to add?
Thanks, Supan. I do
Yes.
involve at club, district, and zone level. We partner with America on the peace building and conflict resolution project. We cooperate with Malaysia on the global program supporting medical devices. We engage in a life-changing program for youth to become a global citizen by hosting a Taiwanese student to study in Thailand and sponsoring a Thai student to study in Canada for an academic year. And we're also thinking about that. It's very important to use effective communication channels to create the public awareness that we are offering hands-on services to the communities we serve to make the world a better place. That's my sharing, Supan.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now time flies. We've come to the very final part of our talk. Will each of you please leave with us one key takeaway or a final thought? Starting first with Jason, please.
To me, it's very simple. This is a service organization. We are not paying our members. So I would encourage everyone who joins Rotary as a Rotary members, be a smiling Rotary leaders. What does it mean by smile? We must have a service mind. We need to motivate and inspire our members. We need to lead by example. That is what I'm going to share. Be a smiling Rotary leader. Thank you.
Wow, that's a good key takeaway. Next to you, John. Would you like to leave a piece of key takeaway or final thought?
I think just now when I told you what year I joined Rotary, you were calculating how many years I've been a Rotarian.
28 years.
28 years. I think 1994 until now is 30 years.
30,
So I've been a
30,
Rotarian for 30 years, and
yes.
and I have to admit that I was a reluctant Rotarian at first. Yes, I was, because my father was the one who introduced me to Rotary, and the Rotary Club at that time consisted of mostly old people, and that's why I was very reluctant. But when I got on to do a very meaningful Rotary project, that is what got me interested in Rotary. I appreciated, being a Rotarian, because I've learned so much, in my personal life, personal development, in my career, in business. I've learned from my fellow Rotarians. They come from different backgrounds, they specialize in different things, they have different experiences in life, and we're able to communicate and learn from each other. And this has really, really enriched me. And I hope that people will join Rotary, because it is really fun, and it's an opportunity for our family to be involved. And think of it this way: if our children see us progressing and doing good work out there, they too will follow our footsteps. So I think Rotary is very wholesome development for all of us, and I'll encourage more people to come and join us in Rotary.
Great. And what an attitude in saying that you learn from people near you when you already are district level leader and you're climbing up. Actually, you're a zone leader in a matter of minutes. That's very inspiring. Over to you, Brian. Over to you, Brian. Being here in Thailand for 25 years, if I recall correctly, what would you like to leave a key takeaway with us?
I think it's very important to follow the Rotary International Action Plan, to increase our impact, expand our reach, enhance participant engagement, and increase our ability to adapt. And every member of every club, as a Rotarian, we have skills, resources, connections, talents. We can contribute in any way we can. It all works. It all works together very well. But it's important to build your connections for collaboration with other Rotary clubs and organizations. And one special way that it can be done is to sign a sister club agreement or a friendship club agreement with another Rotary club, either domestically or abroad, and that helps to foster diversity and collaboration for our community service projects and friendship.
Wow. Mark, being here only for 3 years, but you already volunteered to be a club president, well admired and respected by club members and people around you. Would you like to leave one key takeaway?
Sure, of course. I think, John, you put it already very nicely. And for me personally, Rotary is an amazing experience. You can do things which you have never done in your life. And I see there's no limits of what you can do together. That is truly an amazing experience. And I found also opening up a huge world. Basically, suddenly you have friends all over the world. And everywhere I go as a Rotarian, I'm so warmly welcomed by the Rotarians I find over there. So that's why for me, it's just simply amazing.
Amazing. Last but not least, Ratchada.
For me, the Rotary experience may differ by locations, by countries. However, we are globally connected. By fostering and embracing diversity and collaboration, together we create lasting and positive change in the communities we serve to grow a better world. Like Kun Brian mentioned, the outreach has been expanded. The engagement is increasing. The positive change grows. This is my key takeaway.
Wow, very inspiring. All of you are so great, very dedicated. Ratchada, thank you so much for being my talented co-moderator. ขอบคุณนะคะ Thank you all amazing guests. Jason Lim, Chairman, ASEAN Rotary Intercountry Committee. Dr. John Chan, 2023-24 Governor of Rotary District 3310 in Malaysia. Brian Anderson, Club President of Royal Hua Hin Rotary Club, and Mark Berger, Club President of Bangkok DACH Rotary Club. Thank you, dear viewers. Thank you for joining us, live or tape. And thank you, Coach Ben, behind the scene, for wonderful live talk production support. Remember, we welcome comments or questions on all social media channels, and we'll try to get back to you wherever you post your comments. Visit us at Facebook page, Creating Magic with Rotary, to connect with us for our next episode on Sunday, December the 8th. And if you are interested in being involved in Rotary service projects or want to know more about Rotary, Google search or visit any Rotary club near you, or just simply visit Rotary website, World Wide Web, rotary.org, as already appeared on the screen. World has changed. Watch us at any time, from anywhere and on any device. See you next time. Goodbye. Take care. Goodbye, everybody.